Greetings, Guzzlers. A little bit different thing today. We're going to do a bit of guzzling. I know we do guzzling when we're eating or cooking, but this is just about a bit of guzzling. And this is about a special gin. It's a Guzzling Gourmet Gin, Triple G. Okay, so this has not been opened yet. We're about to open it. It was made actually at least a month ago, and at the time after we'd made it, you need to give it a week to like get all the flavours and the chemical reactions going. So let's say at least a month, might be a little bit longer actually. And so we're going to do that now.
Just tasting it, but you might smell it.
You may have heard in some of my previous episodes me talk about the Maidstone Distillery, and they offer the opportunity to go and make your own gin. You distill your own gin. There's different ways of making gin. I mean, one that everybody can do is you just take something like vodka and you add some flavourings into it, some juniper berries to get the gin flavour and things like that. But that doesn't really give you a proper gin. That needs to be distilled. And so you start off with a blank canvas, so like the raw alcohol, and you get to distill it in a little mini still, and you get to add in the flavourings you wanted. And I thought, I want to make a sort of spicy gin. I know you can buy a spicy gin, but I wanted to make one very much reminiscent of some of the Indian dishes that I've made. And so hence, that's what I attempted to do. So, ingredients are all top secret, but I included things like fennel seeds, dargaful, the lichen or lichen that we put in some of our Indian dishes, angelica root, coriander, mustard, pepper, that sort of thing. So, let's get started. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a shot, and we're going to start by checking out the smell. So, you get in quite a strongish peppery smell, okay, and a little hint of sort of citrusy there. For the citrus, I use primarily some lime peel, okay. I'm not telling you the quantities of anything. I might be telling you what's going in it, but I didn't do the quantities. But the first thing is the pepper, and then you get a little bit of aniseed, which is what I was hoping for, with the things like my fennel seeds and that. Some coriander, and a little hint of the cinnamon. Now, I didn't actually use cinnamon, although I sort of did. I used cassia bark, which is a form of cinnamon. Okay, and again, in some of the Indian dishes, I've used both cinnamon and cassia bark. So, that's the flavour. Oh, sorry, that's the smells. So what about the taste? So we're going to try tasting it first off raw like this, and then I've got a nice chilled Fever Tree plain tonic. Yeah, it's plain. And we'll try it like a traditional gin and tonic. Let's give it a taste. Now obviously this is just like neat gin, and so you know you will get a little bit of like the alcohol sort of burn, if you like. Quite a warming taste. That's not just the alcohol. I think that's the pepper. And there's definitely a licoricey taste there. Which again, like I say, I was aiming for stuff like that. don't get an awful lot of citrus from it. No, to be honest, I didn't want to make it too citrusy because I thought that might overpower, you know, the spices that I was putting in. I did put some black mustard seed in here. The pepper I used was Melon pepper. I'm not sure whether I'm really picking up the mustard flavour. I think primarily it's the pepper and the licorice, which I'm quite happy with because I sort of wanted it more that way. The other things I added were more, I didn't want it to be totally that, but I just felt the primary things I was looking for was the pepper, the licoricey taste, and the others sort of just to try and balance out a bit, and I think it does. Even though that's neat, that's not unpleasant. So let's try it. Let's put a shot in to my glass. I'm using my, by the way, my Maidstone Distillery measure, if you like. So I'll put a single measure in there, and we're just going to add that can. Probably actually need to put a bit more in there, so let's whack that in there. Okay. Because you don't normally drink your gin neat. I don't know, perhaps you do. So that takes out a lot of that alcohol sort of hit, if you like. Even though that Fever Tree's cold, you still get that sort of warmth through, that peppery warmth. You're still getting the licorice. But actually, I think that, adding the tonic, bring out something. Better just check that it's not in there. I'm just going to say, no, it's not, it's just tonic water. Because I think actually you now do start getting them subtle citrusy hits from that. And the coriander, I think. It definitely tones down the pepper and the licorice, and I think it's allowed some of them other minor flavours, if you like, to now come out up a little bit. But ultimately, I don't know how long that bottle's going to last. Cheers. So, Triple G gin, or rather Triple G, Guzzling Gourmet gin, courtesy of my little spell designing and making my own alcohol gin at the Maidstone Gin Distillery. Charles.